Waiting.
And we're dancing,
and
we're dancing, and we're dancing. We're waiting for the stream to go live. Hey, it's live. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be playing Factorio. And we're slightly late because reasons.
Yeah, not gonna lie. Played Gleba.
You were dropped from the game. Very good. You need a new invite.
IP address and port already used for a different player. What? Wait, hold on. It's down. Okay.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. Apparently, different player, something.
Apparently, Mike stole my IP address and port. What?
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm just that good. I'm just hacking you.
Okay.
I know now you're using port 0.
A few things here, maybe.
Really? And now it says her dog is being dropped from the game.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's dropping you. Out? Oh wait, it decided to change its mind about dropping you from the game. Now you're loading the map. You're catching up.
Catching up, yeah.
Spam all the buttons, so it has to take it longer.
You joined the game. Whoa, nice job. You made it.
Oh my god, I forgot how shitty the ships were on this that I made on this one.
Oh, that's funny that you're saying that.
What?
You made them.
I know I made the ships. That's what I said. I forgot how shitty the ships were that I made on this game.
You made them.
I know, and I don't know how to get to my blueprints from my personal game. So I got much better ships in that. And why is the base platform just going up to create this? Okay.
I still can get these trains working properly.
Got rockets. Do we not have a space platform built?
Do we ever have a space platform built anytime we go to a new planet?
Oh my.
What's wrong?
We don't have a space platform built because we don't have any blue chips on Novice.
We should probably get some blue chips on Novice, huh? Let's look for blue chips. They're not called blue chips, by the way, apparently.
I forget what they're actually called.
Processing unit.
Something. Processing unit. It's a blue
We
chip.
have -2.
We have -2, yeah. What if I just send this to there?
We've got a whole bunch of okay, so we're actually starved for green chips, it looks like.
Hello.
Yeah, yes, but we're actually starved for green chips because that's what it's missing to produce blue chips.
Yeah.
And then if I go to the green chip production here,
chip production, what, a Novice? We've got green chip production like everywhere on Novice.
Well, this particular green chip production. Yeah, over here. Where we don't have enough iron and And
I don't have enough iron.
copper.
Because I got a bunch of green chip production going on over here.
I'm being asked if I'm a Diddy supporter.
It's a weird life choice.
Yeah, that would be a weird life choice.
That's the hill you're gonna die on. All right.
Oh gosh. But okay, moving on from that.
Some people just yeah.
Anyhow, more green chips. That's what we need. Or more iron and copper, I suppose. Right?
Yeah, but I got a bunch. It's really just iron we have to get into the system. Which I've got iron that comes up and is delivered from the south. And I've got iron and steel that's delivered from the west. It's just when they're not being delivered, we don't have anywhere near enough in the system.
Yeah, we do have plenty of copper, it looks like.
And we don't really have like any giant veins of iron anywhere. I guess there's like the 16 million way out there. And
yeah, there's a bunch of tiny ones like here in this vicinity.
Yeah, 1 million, 2.9, 4.4. It's not really enough to justify. If I could get out to that 16 million, I could just build a huge thing over there.
There is a 17 mil here. And
yeah, there's 17 there, and there's 16 mil next to it. If I can get out there and just build something around there, it's not really worth it.
I think the 1716 is the way to go.
There's a bunch of iron down here on the other side of these lakes. I don't know if my pings are going through because of lag, but
I haven't really been seeing your pings, no.
I have to drop the Twitch stream. I don't know why it's slow today.
I don't remember what I was doing last time. Did we get established on Gleba yet?
I don't know. Mike was doing that.
Oh, okay. We can leave it to Mike then.
Mike was trying to figure out how this planet works. Like, I don't know, Mike. Every time I leave Gleba thinking it's working, something goes horribly wrong.
I thought he knew how the planet worked.
He just said he was trying to figure out how this planet works.
Oh, I didn't realize he never played Gleba.
Did you never play Gleba, Mike? I envy you.
Do you, though?
Yes, I envy the fun you're going to be having since you're in charge of Gleba now.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely in charge of Gleba now.
So you can have the full experience, you know?
Well, obviously, this biochaper wants pizza.
I mean, all important things involve pizza, so.
Well, this biochaper wants pizza.
we have?
I thought it might.
Okay, we have electromagnetic plants on the planet. Why aren't we using them?
Because things were established a long time ago, and we just don't change things.
But you're the king of upgrading things. What the heck?
Everything was fine. No, things were better in the old days.
You're supposed to be the king of upgrading this stuff, and you didn't upgrade? Wow.
I'll upgrade it in a sec. Right now, I might need someone else to take over this Spidertron to take out the stuff around that 17 million. This ping might be the death of the Spidertron.
I'll do it. I have good ping, probably. Ping.
Yeah, you probably have great ping. Stop the Twitch stream. See if that'll get rid of it.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Okay. It's still within the wall. All right, let's get rid of any drills that are not being used. Any tracks that aren't being used.
Passenger, auto targeting. Yeah, it's fine. We do have some lasers equipped. All right, so what do you need removed? This and like this, and then like this.
Yeah, that should be good enough.
And like this, something like that.
Yeah, those four are probably the ones that need to be gone. I can put defenses up for anything else.
Oh, a new base appeared.
Yep. Are you sure you got good thing there?
It suddenly ejected me from the vehicle. That was weird. Not sure why it did that. It wasn't the ping. It was something else.
I'd assume so, because, you know.
Yeah, it was the moment I entered the fight. It, like, disabled my ability to do anything.
Do we have tier 3 quality modules, or only tier 2? Got tier 3, right?
I think we're capable of tier 3, yeah.
Okay. Physical projectile damage 7. Woo. Oh.
Oh.
Wait, remember how when we tried? What?
More things popped up.
Oh, okay. So you remember how we tried to use the destroyers to get rid of the giant worms, and it like tickled them?
Yeah.
Sure.
In my solo game, I apparently had upgraded electric damage so much that they just melted. I was like trying to figure out the plan of how to get rid of them. And like, oh, maybe I'll try like the tank cannon like Mike did, and now the destroyers just melted them.
Well done.
Yeah.
Hmm. I took some damage that time. From our own missiles.
Yeah, that happens when you get a little close.
Yep, seemingly so. Good thing repair robots are a thing.
Yeah.
So also there was a base right on the iron that we didn't see until I got there.
Of course. Of course. I tell the robots not to replace Mike's guns that he left out here to die.
Hey, the vets are still living. Is the cheapest.
They're not living. They're broken husks that the robots will replace once they're in the logistics network.
Woo! Missiles.
Okay.
Rockets, whatever.
20, okay. As soon as this has enough fuel, I can send it back. That's enough.
Ooh. All right, are you good?
Should be good. I just gotta get the robots just have to get things out there.
Yeah, I'll take care of a bonus space for you. The good news is soon we'll be able to make Spidertrons.
I don't remember what you needed to make the Spidertrons. Do you need Gleba?
It's Gleba tech, yeah.
Ah.
So how you doing, Mike? Setting up stuff.
Everything's set up right now.
You really never played Gleba though? Like,
Nope.
oh wow. This is kind of exciting. You should chop down that tree, Mike. It's this one right here. Can't believe you damaged our stuff.
You told me to hit it.
So Mike hasn't set up iron or copper production yet, it seems. On Gleba.
I'm trying to figure out what pizza means.
Nutrients. It's annoying.
Pizza?
It's a pizza symbol for the nutrients, Chris.
Is it?
Kind of me. Look at the pizza.
That's what I always thought it was.
I'm not seeing a symbol for. Wait, where's the symbol?
Look where I am.
Look where you are. What?
Look at my character.
Yeah.
I have a bio thing there.
Yeah, and you're gonna.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That is a pizza symbol. I agree. I guess I didn't realize. All right.
Yeah.
Well, you need nutrients, Mike.
No, I need pizza.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Herm Dog is being dropped in the game. Oh, never mind.
Oh, I'm still here somehow. Can't wait to see. I come into this game and I just make the worst design ships ever, and then I take what I learned here and I go back to my solo game
and make better design ships.
And make better design ships that don't have any problems.
Of course you do.
How do I make jelly?
Yep, jelly. That's needed.
Why do I make the jelly?
The jelly is made quite easily. It's made from jelly nut.
Yes. Yeah, you make jelly from jelly nut. Obviously.
Gotta drop off the place. Get some production going. Yeah. Lubricant anywhere.
Do we have any robots on this planet?
On Gleba? Yeah.
Yeah.
Should.
Okay, well they're not.
Yeah,
okay, maybe
they're scattered in the roboports.
Do we not have substations then? I guess not, huh?
No. Did we bring a thing for things to be dropped down to?
Why would we do that?
No idea, but I'm pretty sure I just dropped a bunch of stuff down to the planet. Where's it gonna land?
I'm gonna say iron bacteria is kind of huge for bacteria.
Maybe it's a colony of bacteria.
I think it's a colony, Mike. It's not just.
Nope, it just says bacteria. Single.
Yes, but bacteria is also plural. It's one of those English words, you know. It's both singular and plural.
Yeah. Okay, they fell up here. All right, Anything else I need to drop down?
This is fascinating watching Mike learn this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting iron bacteria.
Whole bunch of spoil.
Spoilage, yeah. Spoilage is going to be the bane of your existence, Mike.
We want iron bacteria to spoil, though. That's most of it, anyway.
Yeah,
everything else will. Iron. Everything else will also spoil, and it'll be annoying, and you'll hate it, and your power will go out for no reason.
The worst thing to spoil is eggs. You don't want eggs to spoil.
Yeah.
No, I saw a couple of, what was it, pentapod eggs. I was like, nope, I don't want this. I'm just going to drop it. And now I realize I need them.
Well, dropping them somewhere, they just hatch eventually, I think.
Yes. Yeah, spoilage in this for eggs is when they hatch.
Yeah. And I think when they hatch, when you have them, I think they always turn to like the same thing. But I swear, like, if you don't pick them up at all, they could hatch into like any size pentapod.
I think that's true, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go to chicken farm, ask when their egg spoils.
I lost an entire spaceship to a biter once. Yeah.
I have not even bothered trying with the biters yet. I can't get. I want to get Bioflux over to novice, and it's just not going. So, and then Gleba had a power outage for no reason. There was plenty of fuel. Even though, and that there are solar panels too, so there should be some power going, but no.
Wow.
Gleba just decided that there's no power, there's no fuel. It just, I don't know why there was.
You had a brownout.
I had nuclear reactors with fuel. I had the normal Gleba thing with fuel. Just nothing wanted to put the fuel in, I guess. I don't know.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to it. And it must have taken offense to that.
Well, you need to build yourself a balanced ecosystem.
I thought I did. As long as there was electricity, there was balance. And yep. Power went out apparently. I don't know why. Power just decided it didn't want to be there anymore.
Wow.
And I've just at the time I had literally just moved to Volcanus, so I was like, this is not worth my effort right now. I can't do anything on Gleba anyways because there's no power, no logistics network.
Well, that was a mistake, not putting up the logistics network, so you couldn't remotely do it.
No, I had the logistics network. There's no power.
Solar.
There's solar panels, but they're not doing anything for some reason. They're hooked up to the grid, but the game just decided that the solar panels are not strong enough to give any power whatsoever.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Game was just like, nope, you don't get any.
What about the Bernie furnace?
They had plenty of fuel for that too. Between rocket fuel and spoilage and carbon, they had plenty of fuel for those, and they just decided, no.
Well, what was ultimately the problem then?
I don't know. I wasn't there for the problem.
Yeah, but you fixed it, right?
No, I did not. I have not gone back there yet.
Oh, okay.
This is like the third time this has happened where I've left Gleba and it decided to have a huge power outage for no reason.
You have the strangest problems sometimes in this game. I'm just saying.
I do. Meanwhile, I have an amazing ship that gets me there in 2 seconds, and I'm just kind of stuck on Volcanus right now because I'd rather finish that than deal with Gleba. I could leave Volcanus at any time at this point, honestly.
I wish my new ship flying these worms to, I don't even remember what the rest of it was, would actually be built.
I'm trying to get the space platform built. I'm bringing blue chips over from Fulgora.
Oh my gosh. Well, maybe that's the solution. Build them all in Fulgora.
That was the solution I think we came up with last time. Oh god, this lag, but first I'm having something.
You're right, that was our solution, actually.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to fix the trains, which isn't going well.
Isn't going well. Yeah.
What was that?
It says he won the war.
He wanted a war. Oh, yeah.
I forgot how many freaking rockets we put on Fulgora.
Yeah, he wanted his war.
Alright, how's what are we doing on Novice? I got electromagnetic plants now making chips. So
Bye, Adam.
yeah.
Oh, you're being dropped again. Something wrong with your internet today, or what?
I don't know. It might be the game itself too.
Maybe.
I don't know.
So I have problems with Phasmo. Adam has problems with this game.
I think just as the game gets bigger and bigger and bigger, my computer's like, I don't like this anymore.
Don't like this.
I'm like,
You know what fixes that?
What?
Legs.
Legs do not fix that, Mike.
Yes, I'm fairly sure legs do not fix that.
Well, then I'm all out of ideas.
We tried nothing. We're all out of ideas. Start working on an iron farm. Have a train, bring some stuff down. I want the train to go. Right here, maybe. Right here. Drop off all the iron.
Okay, I think I have a basic understanding of how this plan is supposed to work.
I'm going to guess that you think you have an understanding for how this plan is supposed to work, and it's not going to be right, and everything's going to explode.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm not saying that as an insult to Mike. I'm saying that from personal experience.
Oh, okay. I thought it was an insult to Mike. I'm like, wow. That was really... You chose violence.
Oh, just from personal experience, every time I thought I knew how Gleba worked, it was wrong and everything just exploded.
Okay.
How many robots do we have on Novice? We don't even have 6,000. Damn. And again, in this game, our Novice is really small.
Trying to find a good place to build another train station area.
That ship has been waiting so long to be built that I don't think any of us remember what the full name is because we can't see it until it builds.
I'm pretty sure I named it too. But yeah.
Yes, you did. Sulfuric acid down here. Yes,
okay. If I place it like that. Well, darn it.
All right, where do I find these stupid eggs?
Anywhere there's a
in enemies,
a red dot. Yeah, they're not really friendly. So if something's trying to kill you, that's where the eggs are.
I think I don't want to be near the big ones.
The big ones might have eggs inside them. You gotta kill them and mine it out. So
we don't have explosives on Volgora, do we? Cliff explosives.
No, because cliff explosives were a new thing that you get from Volcanus. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right too. I will make an effort to change that. I need grenades. Of course I need grenades. Maybe I'm not going to make an effort to change that. I need coal. I don't have coal on this planet. Rails. Elevated U-turn, overpass U-turn. Overpass U-turn might be the way.
Down, lows, down, lows, down. All those down. That should be all we need. Go to full door.
U-turn. Oh, good. Really no good. Crap. What do I do? What do I do?
I bring stuff.
Space to place this thing. I need cliff explosives. On full
I don't think we're making that stuff.
Well, we should be.
Let's see. Probably set up something to start making them, and just don't know how long it'll be before you get any. Make them in.
How's the eggs? I don't know. Let's see. Well, my friend is trying to get eggs right now, and it looks like it's going super well. He's attracted the attention of the pentapods. They hatch in his pocket. Oh yeah, that's right. You're right. I don't know. He was talking about needing eggs. You're absolutely right. I haven't checked it.
Did we?
I guess they did.
Yeah,
because they're not in his pocket anymore. He didn't say a word about it. Uh-huh.
Yeah, we did.
It was so long since I did that prank. I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. So, Mike, did you notice all the eggs in your pocket that hatched?
Oh. Did I have any in my pockets?
What?
Did you have eggs in your pocket, Mike, and did they hatch?
I did not.
I mean, he did, actually.
I killed the big guy and they all spawned little things.
No, see, I forgot. But someone in chat reminded me. At the end of last stream, I reverse pickpocketed Mike with a bunch of eggs.
Where were the eggs came from? No, because I got to drop those things.
Oh, you spotted them. Darn.
Those are the ones he dropped.
Oh. I was hoping they would surprise hatch and murder him.
They were close to hatching. I saw them like, I don't like these little things.
Yeah, I did that. I reverse pickpocketed you last stream and plopped a bunch of eggs in your pocket.
Heroes was like mining a bunch of wood, stuff like that. I was like, oh, maybe I just picked them up. No. I read what they were. I was like, nope.
Nope, I did it. It was me.
Okay, I killed a bunch of these little guys and
forgot all about that. Thank you.
They're like in nest around them. usually.
Oh gosh.
The big ones, the really big ones, might have eggs inside them, but you got to mine them out. It's usually only like one or two in them. But there's like nests that have them in it.
I think about it.
You see that? Yeah, those things.
How am I doing this?
The big ones, sometimes you can mine an egg out of them or two. Are you using a shotgun?
Yeah.
Why?
That's not going to end well for him. Mike.
What?
Don't bring them to the base. This is not one you generally need guns to protect your base for. The pentapods don't travel.
He's bringing him to the base, isn't he?
He was until I said something. Now he's turned around.
All right, we'll do that.
Yep, that seems like good.
Why not a shotgun? I don't know. I never used a shotgun against them, but that doesn't mean it doesn't work. It sounds like Adam had problems with shotgun using him, but he's having problems staying connected to the game right now. So,
am I dropping again?
You've been constantly dropping.
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with my internet today.
Range. Yeah, probably the range. He's probably worried about the range.
I should probably send a ship to Volcanus to get some science from there.
It's no good. It's going to be the dumbest train station ever. What the heck? Physical damage isn't too bad. Okay. That's good to know. Oops. It didn't look like he was having too much trouble with the shotgun. I can stay put, I guess, maybe, possibly. Handheld Tesla is decent for locking them down, even if the damage isn't that high. That makes sense, because it jumps from leg to leg to leg. Yeah, electric damage is good against pentapods. By the way, guys.
Yeah.
Because it jumps from leg to leg to leg.
Yeah, I just use destroyers in mine. They also are great for tanking the homing things that shoot you.
That makes sense.
I mean, you lose them,
like it's not connected. Ugh. Every time. Every freaking time. All right, let's see. Yeah, because that's what I wanted, game. That was definitely what I wanted. Woo! You like using the tank with non-explosive rounds. Okay, that makes sense. For the physical. Because they resist explosive, right? Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
I think that's good.
Don't resist explosive. Oh. Okay, then why non-explosive? Maybe I'm not understanding then. Or is it just because that's what you had? You just prefer piercing over the... Oh, okay. That's fair. Totally fair.
So did I shoot the nest or no?
You shoot the nest and it opens up and the eggs are there.
And then you keep them in your pocket until they hatch. It's important.
Yeah, the hatching is an important part.
Yes.
I feel like you guys are lying to me.
Would we lie to you?
No, you're right. You're good friends.
Would we lie to you and make you put dangerous creatures in your pocket for no reason?
Is that what Pokemon is?
That's basically what Pokemon is, yeah. I mean, Pokemon is a game that literally allows you to catch God and put him in your pocket.
Kill the rafts through the swarm of pentas. True, yeah. Oh, crap.
The things you took out didn't stay taken out for very long, Chris.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so are robots.
Oh, yeah, they really didn't stay taken out, did they? Oh, yikes.
You think I was just lying, or?
No, I just didn't realize so many popped back up.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I'm on my way with the solution. Lucky Seed for that Folklore Island or modified world settings? Lucky Seed. Actually. We didn't touch any of the settings. That's just how it generated. Although I think we explored around a bit to find it too. If I recall correctly. All right, I think you're good now, temporarily. Why are we not getting lightning rods here? Apparently we're not making lightning rods or something. But we're making tier 2 lightning collectors. Because reasons. Really? Really? Do that. Do that. Those are already in. Do that. I think the lightning collectors are worth using. I personally think yes, but I'm curious. I do, because they have the extended range. And I think if you're trying to expand out to like different islands, it gives you a little bit extra range to be able to get there, especially if you want to have your robots flying out there. So yeah, I do find them to be useful. Come on. Come on, game. Don't play games with me here. Oh.
Still don't have cargo.
Why you do this to me, game? How do you feel about Gleba Ding Dong? I don't mind it particularly much. I mean, I'm not doing much on this particular game, but I don't mind it. I think it's an interesting play style. It's very different from the other planets. My friend here has never played Gleba, so we kind of delegated him to figure it out for us. Which is why he didn't know about the eggs. Well, he realized, but yeah, he's learning the process, it seems.
Is iron going?
Mike, do you have our iron and copper production going yet on Gleba?
No. Actually, yes, I do.
Yeah?
I do, actually.
Yeah, oh, yeah? It doesn't look automated.
You didn't specify that.
Okay, well, let me specify that.
It needs automation.
Yeah, is it fully automated yet? Any plans
No.
for defenses? I don't know, I'm leaving it to him. Let him figure it out. I wouldn't mind getting rocket launcher turrets up, but I don't know that he's aware of rocket launcher turrets yet. So, yeah, it doesn't look automated yet, Mike. Pentapods that can be pet. Oh, gosh.
I'm trying to think.
Go here to make the game bigger on someone's computer.
Biting my tongue so hard right now.
About him thinking?
About what
Tesla
I could say about it.
Since you're doing all Fulgora stuff. Tesla turrets would make sense, too.
I'm trying to understand how everything works first before I go off and just do
Tesla
things.
turrets would make a lot of sense, except that they take a lot of power. Just to exist.
That's not how you play Factorio. Quite a bit of power. You're supposed to just dive in head first and
but that's probably not
deal with
bad.
The fallout later.
need to go there to make the game bigger. Just to be a troll. Best weapon in the game versus Pentas. That makes sense, yeah, because they jump. All right, we need Tesla turrets. Just ship in Tesla turrets.
Okay, as soon as I get a ship back to Fulgore. Actually, I got some Tesla turrets. I'm coming to you.
There we go. I like the handheld Tesla. They actually do good damage on top of the lock. Yeah, that's true. I think in my personal game, I used a combination of Tesla and rocket turrets. Oh, it's more up here-ish. Oh, it's what, here? Hey, Mike. Mike?
Yes.
Challenge accepted, by the way.
For what?
You know.
I'm gonna guess it has something to do with trains.
No, it doesn't.
No. Okay.
Good guess, but no.
Have to do with trains. Jeez.
Wait, that's...
He says it's not trains, but he's working on trains.
I think I'm working on trains right now, but what? Why does that mean that's what I was talking about?
What's the challenge accepted?
You'll figure it out.
Why, though? Because I'm kind of dense sometimes.
Someday you'll figure it out. Maybe. Go. It's not gonna work. Here maybe? No. Won't work. Nope. No. We're gonna have to remove this, I think. You're thinking of comboing Tesla's flamethrowers as an experiment whenever I get back to upgrading my Gleba base. I have never really used flamethrowers very extensively at all. For whatever reason, the way I built up in the solo game, flamethrowers just didn't end up being part of my defense. So I don't really know an awful lot about them. Or how they would work against pentas in particular. Because I never used them against pentas. I used them for a little bit against the biters and stuff. But even then, it was just kind of, it wasn't very, it wasn't very extensive. Can't get through there because there's a oil ocean right in the middle. So how am I going to do this? Not like that. Flamethrowers are amazing versus biters. Are they? I've relied super heavily on lasers against the biters. Like, that's pretty much my entire defense against biters. It's just lasers everywhere. And Teslas, once I got Teslas, but lasers everywhere. Yeah, that's not the solution. Game. Loop-de-loop, not the solution. They only seem like they'd be terrible versus strafers and stompers. They like launch up and then down, right? So yeah, I feel like flamethrowers would be pretty bad. You'd probably have to combine them with, like, I was about to say walls, but that's not going to help you with strafers or stompers either. But yeah, Teslas would slow them down, so that would probably work. Potentially work anyway with flamethrowers. Why? If I keep trying the same thing over and over, it might work, right? or you know, something definition of insanity. Probably still gonna have red ammo and yellow rockets as back. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You don't want them getting through and destroying everything. On accident. Oops. Oopsies. Oh, darn it. Okay, I still need cliff explosives on Volgara. What is even happening there?
Robots are flying back from building the iron thing I just made. They're going right through. And they're
all just sending robots to their death.
Well, it's not my fault they didn't, follow the safe path back. They're still going.
They had a family.
Pretty sure we're their family, so.
Like I said, they had a family.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think that was. They're running. They're running north. They're running out of power. Why is it there?
I thought we were losing, losing one of our ships. Probably Potato Fan.
Look, the fact that Potato Fan has survived this long is a miracle in itself. So.
I had to have popcorn to watch the chaos.
And the stupid bug is Puppy Garden. My corpse is that the fact that this has lasted this long. All right.
Yeah, I know, right?
I can send that one. I can send that one to Fulgora with your cliff explosives. Wait, didn't it have it? Yeah, it has. Okay.
Yeah, it has. Appreciate it.
All right, I'm trying to understand how this planet works.
How are you?
He still hasn't figured it out, what I was talking about, which is
You're making a bunch of little things so that I have to go back to Fulgora and actually build a lot of scrappers to deal with your insanity.
Has nothing to do with Fulgora. Nothing to do with it. I'm just trying to fix the train situation on Fulgora. Like, that has nothing to do with what I was talking about.
All right, Mike, I'm glad you got power to those things to get the things out, but
it has to do with something you did, Mike.
Oh my
gosh, it's happening again.
You gotta have a way to get the plants back, otherwise they just spoil.
Hi, Peter. What game is this? This is Factorio. Where you build a big factory, collect resources, build trains, etc. And your goal is to escape the planet. Except we're also doing the DLC where you get to go to other planets and build things on other planets. So, yeah.
I don't know what he did because I've been working on Novice so much.
It has to do with something Mike did. Or at least I'm assuming it was Mike that did it. I'm not certain it was Mike that did it. I'm just pretty sure. Based on the level of sarcasm. I mean, do you need help, Mike, with this? Mike? Do you need a hint?
With what?
You need a hint.
On what?
On the thing we've just been talking about.
What he did to you. Apparently. Or what you did to yourself.
Method to get copper.
Yeah, sure, give me a hint.
Your fault, whoever built the iron mine without clearing fires. That's true. Method to get copper. I mean, look where I am.
Okay.
Okay, now zoom out the map a little bit.
Here to make the game bigger on someone's computer. Oh.
I didn't put that there, so I'm assuming it was Mike.
Who else would go somewhere to make your game bigger on your computer?
And I could have looked it up and known for sure it was Mike. Last user Spark Socks now, so yeah. It was definitely Mike that made that. So I took your challenge, Mike, and I went there to make the game bigger on someone's computer.
See, so far I have one of those on each planet. You only found that one.
Oh, okay.
I think the one you put on Novice was like so far away.
Yeah. I couldn't be bothered to find it on Novice. like off in this direction or something, but like, yeah. What was the hint? The hint was where I was standing. He couldn't figure out what I was talking about, but it was because I'm standing right where he put his little marker. So I told him to look where I'm standing. And he still wasn't getting it. I had to tell him to zoom out the map. But disposal production train, it was neither. It was a stupid thing. He put the marker of go here to make the game bigger on someone's computer. So I went there because it was off the map. Why are you there? Oh yeah, just because of the sarcastic thing he put there of go here to make the game bigger on someone's computer because it was off the loaded chunks or whatever. Yeah, it was dumb. I know. I know it was dumb. I should head back before I get murdered by pentapods or something. Whew. And I need to try to finish the railroad. So not an actual hint. I mean, it was... I mean, I don't know. I guess not. It was me basically telling him. It was a hint in the sense that I told him exactly what to look for. Oh, I've got eggs in my inventory. We sneak it in his inventory, right? Do we try the reverse pickpocket again?
Make an upgrade planner.
Put a hatch in my pocket while I'm next to it. Oh, yeah, but my lasers will activate and just kill them. I don't think he has lasers. You switch shields instead. Yeah, maybe. Got 14 now. Why does reverse pickpocketing sound like you give the person back the money you pickpocket them? Because that's basically what reverse pickpocketing is. You put something in their pocket instead of removing something from their pocket. That's pretty much precisely what reverse pickpocketing is. And I don't know why my bot's not like mirroring the chat like it should be. Hey bot, you wanna like? Let me close it. We'll just reboot the bot and see if that works. Because I've got the horizontal chat and the vertical chat both open, and my chat bot's supposed to like mirror the two to each other, but it's not. So let's see. Testing. Okay, bot. Mirror it. Do it. You can do it, bot. No? Nothing? Are we not gonna do it? Why are you not working? Why are you not working, bot? I don't know. I don't know why it's choosing not to echo the chat. But anyway, if it sounds like I'm talking to someone who's not chatting in your chats because they're chatting in the other chat. And YouTube hasn't provided a solution to unify the chats. Like, they really should. Your bot sounds like when I try playing a game in your laptop. Worst part is I coded the thing to mirror it. There we go.
Oh, geez, there's eggs in my pocket.
He caught me immediately. You caught me immediately.
Because I was getting some water.
You caught me reverse pickpocketing you instantly. It's sad.
Well, see, I sat down. I saw you coming towards me, so I said, reverse pickpocket's about to happen.
I think a reverse pickpocket's about to happen.
I know.
So, Mike, how you gonna get all the Yamako fruit and the jelly bean nuts back to us? Have we figured that out yet?
Hamsters.
Hamsters, that might work, but they might also get eaten by the pentapods. But I got her.
Listen, they feed us. They feed the pentapods.
Did he instantly trash them? Oh, he has trash unrequested on. Okay. Alrighty then. We'll just do that. That's fine. We'll try that too. Bot stuck in the way, yeah.
Gonna make it.
Oh, we do have robots here.
Yes. I've brought over hundreds of robots.
Yeah, we have robots, Mike.
That's why I'm sure if Chris tried to reverse pickpocket me, it wouldn't work because I've got my thing set to not have anything in my inventory.
Funny you should say that.
Have you tried?
I discovered that you instantly trashed it as soon as I put it in your inventory.
Yeah, I have it set to trash anything unrequested,
trash unrequested,
and I'm not requesting anything. I'm just gonna stand here so when they hatch, inevitably, my personal lasers will destroy it.
Yeah, I don't know where the bots took them. Oh, okay, there. Oh, right, I turned on trash on request.
I usually have trash unrequested on. So I don't want anything. I just let the robots take care of it.
I just turned on trash unrequested.
Did you just learn that was a thing, Mike, or?
His silence says yes.
I played the 5th.
All right, I'll just like hover over him for when they hatch.
There's fireworks on my street somewhere.
Why don't you restart your chat then? I tried. I'll try again here. Let's just like let's try checking for updates. Up to date. So it's been updated. Save. Quit. Relaunching. Integrations. It looks like we're logged in as the broadcaster, the bot, and OBS, which is what we want. And the action itself exists, echo chat, and I don't think C# has changed since I programmed it, so I think we're good there. Yeah, I'm not really sure why it's not working. It's kind of strange. Maybe if we Control-Alt-Delete Task Manager, and like maybe it's not fully closing. Maybe it's just like I'm closing, but not really. So let's try to just force it closed entirely. That way we're completely certain that it's going to reboot from scratch. Assuming I can find it. Bot, where are you at? There it is. End task. All right, that killed it. I want the eggs to be on the hotbar monitor to spoil. Oh, wait. You're right. Done. Oh, it doesn't actually show the spoil bar when it's like that. Fun fact, when it's on your bar, it doesn't actually show it. Yeah, apparently it doesn't work. All right, let's see. We've definitely closed the bot. Let's try reopening the bot.
All right.
Bot is reopening. Okay. Testing bot. Yeah, it's just not seeing it. Could be. It could be a bug. I mean, I wrote this particular action myself in C#. Just looking at the code, it still looks like the code that I wrote. And it used to work. So, I don't know. And you don't want to sit and watch me try to debug it now. So, I think we're just not going to be echoing the chat for some reason. It's active. Yeah, it's enabled. Okay, so what's the problem? Is it like not seeing the stream or something? Like maybe it's not realizing I'm live, but I don't know why it wouldn't realize that. That's dumb if it's not picking up on that. I don't know. You guys don't really want to watch me try to debug a chatbot, right? You kind of do. Oh no. Oh, maybe we'll do a bot stream at some point, like programming stream at some point in time. You like coding stuff? Well, that's my day job. So yeah, I know a thing or two about it. Oh gosh. But yeah, right, when YouTube, you know, didn't make a solution to like merge the two chats, because I run a vertical and horizontal stream in a timely manner, I was like, all right, let's find a bot that will let me do that, and I couldn't find one. Will there not be calcite algae importing? I would like there to be. I would like to bring all the tools everywhere. That would be great.
Yeah, we're flying these worms to Gleba.
Worms to Gleba. That's the name of the ship. Flying these worms to Gleba. Oh, this is almost. Oh, this is almost done.
Oh,
20 seconds.
I wish I could just get my blueprint from my own game.
20 seconds on the spoilage here.
Actually, no, that's got higher quality stuff, so I don't think it would work.
All right, good news. Copper's almost automated.
9, 8, 7,
Copper's
6,
almost all
5. I'm
automated.
gonna run like the instant it happens. 3, 2, 1.
Shouldn't it be completely automated?
Oh, they're just chasing me. No, don't do that. Oh. I don't even think he noticed. Hit it when it comes to coding bots. They break on the 80th time using. Yeah, I mean, there have been updates to this bot that weren't me, you know, right? Because it's a, you know, it's streamer.bot or streamer.io or something. Yeah, something like that. Streamer.io, I think is what this is.
Scientific method here.
So maybe an update somehow broke my code. Yeah, it could be. It could be it broke my code. Maybe the syntax has changed or something for code for sub action coding. I don't know. I don't know what the reason is. Try it doesn't, but it doesn't even seem to be registering that my chat is working. So if I type in a command normally, like !ghost, the chatbot doesn't do anything. So I don't think the chatbot's even detecting that I'm live, which obviously I'm live. You know it. I know it.
Gotcha.
What about a kamikaze attack? What? Blow myself up? I mean, we just take a bunch of boxes, put them around him, and then fill them with eggs, and then run away. Maybe you can turn off the monitor with the chatbot and turn it back on. Well, that's an IT solution. Turn it off and turning it back on again. Maybe. Yes, platforms. YouTube. Yeah, it's not even seeing. Okay, wait, I may have found the problem. So it's reporting that I'm connected, but when I go into the actual accounts, it's saying I'm not connected. Maybe, just maybe, that's the problem. Just possibly. In that case... Oh, hey, it sees it. Okay. I think maybe this is the solution to the bot problem. Let's see. Testing. And I'll try testing in the other one as well.
Let that go for now.
And nothing has happened. Oh, wait. There it goes. There it goes. Aha! It's working. It's alive. It's alive. Okay. We did it. Okay. We have successfully troubleshot Zenbot. Now we need to troubleshoot, this rail line over here. All right, maybe the solution here is to just scrap this station. Just have 3 stations. Flux, there's no way they could call. I mean, we shipped over some cliff explosives, so that. Oh yeah, we shipped over some cliff explosives. So we might be able to squeeze through here, perhaps.
The fact that these ships make it anywhere is amazing.
All right, that sucks. This sucks here. But you know what? It's the best we're gonna do, so let's just plop that down there. And we'll pop that down there. Why has no one thought of eating water and drinking food? I don't know. Eat that water. Arr, arr. Well, you can't. You kind of can if you have ice. You can chew on ice cubes. You can kind of eat water, right? In a sense. And a smoothie is like drinking food, right? Called water thickener and smoothie blend. Yeah. And there it is. Then we can go that, that, that. That's the incoming. And then the outgoing is here, here, here. Yes, they have actually come up with good reasons. Just to work in nursing. Oh. Okay, yeah, that would make sense as a reason for it, for sure. What do we call this? Stoppity. Stop. Sounds like a great name. And we apply the change. This one. Will also be stoppity stop. And this one. And this one. Question is, why do pump jacks exist but not pump chills? Ah, we're getting philosophical tonight. What? You can't connect to that? Seriously? There we go. So then we are going to want to do what? This, I think. And then what? Like this? Ish. Something along these lines.
Man, my connection's just dropping.
Have you considered not dropping your connection?
I've tried it. It's just, you know, old habits are hard to break.
Someone once ate a plane years ago and lived. There's got to be some trick to that, right? Like, is this one of those like trick questions? It's not really a plane like I'm thinking. It's something else. Because otherwise, how does that work? Oh, I can't get to stoppity stop. No, I can. Okay. Why is it? Why? What? Train. Come on. What does that even mean? What does it even mean? Wasn't a paper. It wasn't the paper plane. Oh yeah, I guess you could eat paper, huh? Was it a food? Or was it a plane made out of food? Oh, okay. I figured out the problem. Maybe I figured out the problem anyway. No path. You do too have a path. Don't lie. Or the train's just like broken. Is this train just straight up broken? Is that what's going on here? I can't seem to control it. The manual. Oh, okay. Okay. Back up. Go this way. Okay, stop driving. Start driving this one. Now go there. Okay. What? It ran out of fuel. Actually? Really? Okay, that's annoying. That is really annoying.
So the train ran out of fuel.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm working on it. Oh, you You delivered fuel. Wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, it looked like it was in the logistics network, so I was just like, yeah, get the fuel.
I've been trying to fix the train issue by making a whole new set of stations that hopefully will function better than the old stations. But, you know, we'll see if that actually works. Rocket fuel instead of solid. Because...
Did they all still have the same name?
We didn't have a ton of rocket fuel at the time. Yeah, I mean, I gave him the same name, but the problem is it's not like having to it, even though it definitely can, since I just did it manually. It just continues my fight with these trains. Mike's still here. Yeah, he is. He's just concentrating on Gleba. I didn't do much with trains. Yeah, I'm trying to learn trains. They're difficult. But it seems like it would be... You know, it seems like if you were to get the hang of it, which I do not claim to have gotten the hang of it, but if you did...
death going on. I don't know if I like that or not. But...
if you did, it seems like they're super useful. But they're just generally difficult to figure out. Like, wow. Maybe just a 2-lane back and forth in Volgora, one for scrap pickup spot and nothing else. Yeah, I went over the top with that, and then it hurt, or I got punished for it because the back and forth wasn't working, and still not working. Well, some of them are. And then some of them are in this situation where they're just kind of in a deadlock. No, actually, they're not deadlocked. I take it back. They are not dead. Well, okay. Whew. Some of them are working fine. I don't know. Wait.
To get some stuff.
Did it go? Oh, it went. Okay, I guess I did fix it. I want to deposit over 60 million scrap. Oh, geez, that's a lot of scrap. That is a lot of scrap. One, two. Oh, good. We should have lightning shielding. Oh, it doesn't have power. Right? Right. No power. plop that there. Like I was saying, we'll plop that here and here. And then we'll do the scrap unload. Oh my gosh. Get out of the scrap chest. That's what happened to all the fuel. When I was manually doing it, it was being pulled out of the engine. Because of course it was. Yeah, had a couple of 4-wagon trains. Oh yeah, 4-wagon trains would do it for sure. With belt stacking, throughput was an issue. Yes, that makes sense. We don't have belt stacking yet though. This is to keep the scrap recyclers out putting stacked double green belt stuff. Oh, that's nice. Good deal. I just need to rework Volgara entirely, it feels like. This is, I don't know. This has been a mess, especially with the trains. I'm trying to get a handle on it, but like, ugh. Okay, there we go. Do we have a lot of rocket fuel? Rocket fuel. We have 6.1K rocket fuel.
Okay.
But not here. I don't know where it's at then. Rocket fuel, 6K of it. Oh, here? Oh, we've got a bunch of rocket fuel being produced over here. Okay, here's my rocket fuel. Here's the rocket fuel production on this planet. Yeah, we probably could switch to rocket fuel. But there's also probably not really a really good reason to do so either. Extra booster train. This is true, yeah, but they are like, I've got so many trains that it probably doesn't matter. A lot of them are just gonna be waiting. If I'm using these stations, a lot of them are probably just gonna wait. I think, maybe, I don't know.
69's gonna make it.
Assuming anything, and assuming any of my ideas actually work, you know, which is not a sure thing. Okay, this one's working. Also boosting fuel capacity. True. True. All right, it's time. Add station. Stoppity stop stop. And go for an empty cargo.
We got Factorio cultivation now.
We can cultivate Factorio? Awesome.
Yeah. I think Mike's been working on that. How's it going, Mike?
Decent.
Poly rocket fuel also improves the
Well, you got the logistics network out to it, so you actually get the fruit back to us. I don't know if we're processing the fruit at all, but
For the most inefficient way, how?
yeah, this is really inefficient, and we're gonna need the fruit for more than just bacteria cultivation.
You just switch backed. Whoa.
Not a problem.
It just automatically switch backed.
Yeah, we actually need the
That's
fruit
cool
for a lot more things. God, the lag is bad for me. And we're gonna need a lot of fruit. And you're gonna need to figure out how to make nutrients.
Well, spoilage, obviously.
Oh no.
I mean, I know what to do with the spoilage. Burn it. Burn it all.
Yes. When you make nutrients from spoilage, it automatically starts at 50% spoiled. Just so you know, Mike. And it takes a lot of spoilage to make one nutrient.
Okay, the train is moving.
So let's just see here.
Okay, seems to be working.
To get nutrients from spoilage.
This one's
takes 10 spoilage to make one nutrient, and it automatically is 50% spoiled.
And I don't know if I can actually access that train. Oh, I can. Okay, let's kill that. Make stoppity stop stop the next thing. An empty cargo. Okay, that train cut it off. Made a whole biochamber set up on novice, turning spoilage into coal. Oh yeah, I did that too in my personal game because you end up getting a bunch of spoilage on novice due to reasons. Due to shipping, you know, the science. You don't have to stop there. Okay, I guess it felt like it needed to go there. Why is this? Right, there are issues. Ah, I found out what the issues are. I forgot to add exit thingies. There. That's the technical term, of course. That should help. And trains should be able to go around now. Yes. Perfect. All right. We're getting a good situation here, it looks like.
Guys, we're gonna have like a great ship once flying these worms to Gleba is fully completed.
That's good.
A lot of space.
Oh yeah. I don't plan on this ship being able to be seen fully on the screen. It's okay, Mike.
Cargo.
We can make better fuel now. We're good. I think we can make better fuel. I think we got that right.
Is it switchbacking? It's switchbacking. Yep. Yes, it is switchbacking.
All right, is that enough fruit for you?
We can't make better fuel yet. We need to make better. We need to figure out how to make better fuel. It's what, enough fruit? No. You're gonna need a lot.
I may, this might be too early to say so, but I may have fixed the trains.
You may have fixed the trains.
Maybe.
So many crisscrosses and intersections.
I moved where the station is, though. Basically, that's what it came down to. What I had to do.
Did you? Looks like it's in the same spot.
Well, I'm not using them. They're still there, but...
Oh. Where's the station? Oh. Train stop. Stoppity stop.
Stoppity stop stop. Yes, that's right.
Where is that? I don't see it.
Is that stoppity stop stop?
Okay, that's you know, a nice place for it to be. I don't know where that is, but
Just follow one of the trains, you know?
oh, you moved it up here. Okay. I see it now.
But it seems to be working so far. Anyway.
Seems to be. Did we really have a lot of empty space up here? I guess so. It's just where the rockets were. All those rockets.
Why can't this train get back? Is it waiting on the yellow train? Waiting on that white train? Okay, there it goes. Okay, okay. Woo! Alright, I was worried that we were stuck for a second. Looks like we might... Oh, nope. We're stuck. We're stuck.
Scrap person's still holding up.
It's good.
Darn it. Darn it. Just when I thought... Oh, wait. It changed directions? It rerouted? Why'd it stop in that side? Why you stopped now? There's no trains en route in that direction, is there? It has a red here. make that train go the other direction. One-way track. Thank you. Okay, I think I may have fixed it. Perhaps. I don't know where this one's going.
Get the better fuel again.
Okay. Keep seeing these 4 that I just haven't assigned anything and thinking that they're a problem, but no, we're good. We're good.
Gleba science. Mike, get to it. I need Gleba science.
Well, I'm trying to make sure we have enough fruit.
You do not. You need a lot more fruit. You also should be making biofluxus. And should probably be using the biochamber.
Goes. This one's coming around. It's gonna go to a different station. Gonna go to that station. Pointed, but no one knows. This is gonna go to this station. Yeah. This one's gonna go to this station. Wonderful. It appears to be working for the most part.
Yeah, those trains are going.
I may have fixed the trains on Fulgora finally. It's only been many, many, many streams of me trying to fix the trains. I mentioned big ships earlier. It reminded me of a Prometheum trunk hauler ship that could hold nearly 4 million trunks. Yeah, I kind of, that's kind of my next like personal project. I want to build a super large ship that can just basically make anything for itself, self-sustaining, and you know, anything that's possible for a ship to make for itself, right? And I kind of want to see if I can make a ship that's strong enough to get to the shattered planet. I know it's possible. I just don't know if it's possible for me to do it, you know?
80 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, I think I may have fixed the trains. It's looking pretty good.
You don't sound very confident there.
It's because I'm not. You'll find that I'm not very confident because every time I say I think I fixed the trains, it turns out I didn't. So, you know.
Point.
Why can't this train see it? Oh my gosh. Seriously? Probably need to come across like this, right? Right. This one's having problems too.
Bioflux also degenerates.
Why is that one having problems? It should be able to just come around.
Now what? Now, Mike.
Bioflux also dies.
Yes, but it has an hour.
Yes,
I think
it lasts longer, but yes. Science are we missing?
Where's that red? Delete that. Delete that.
Blue.
Yeah, like that maybe. And then like put that there. Bigger than Novice Factory. Oh gosh, almost as big as Volcanus Factory. Apparently it was like 1.5 million space platforms to build. That's a lot of space platforms. You want to make an egg hauler ship instead. I tried to make an egg hauler ship. The egg hauler ship disappeared when a biter hatched and ate the ship.
These things just stop dying.
You'll also be able to make a small drop off of eggs by Gleba before heading out. Oh my gosh, what? Don't lose that Spidertron. We'll be very upset.
The only way we have to clear out bases on
Novice right now. I know. Well, that's why we'll be very upset.
Yeah. We lose the Spidertron, we lose Novice.
Yeah. I think that was the main base killing everything, so just gonna park it up here by the rocket fuel factory and it'll get repaired and reloaded there. Thankfully, if anything gets too close.
Why are there so many bots flying in when you have a train sending stuff over?
Oh, they're upgrading everything.
Oh, okay, okay. I was looking at it like, you've got a train. Why are there so many bots flying back and forth?
They're just upgrading things.
Gotcha,
they'll leave eventually. And I got now this train's also got an artillery, so if anything pops up too close to this, it'll start shooting. I don't know what the range is, but I'm trying to get more.
So, is there a reason we're not using the big drills here?
Because I don't think we brought many over, and I completely forgot about them, and we have a million of these.
Okay. The big drills have a added efficiency bonus. That's why I wanted to mention that. Like automatic 50% efficiency bonus. Just FYI.
I know that, but just I already have all these things.
Okay. Uh-oh. Empty cargo. Go to stop. Nothing at all. Everything is fine. Trains are not traffic jammed. Don't even think otherwise. It's fine.
Train can't find path. Where are all the trains there?
I'm working on it, okay?
I'm glad to see you working on it.
Now it's asleep. Why is it asleep?
So Mike has some things to work with.
Okay, there it goes. Oh, it's sleeping because it's waiting for the train limit to go up. or allow it to go, I bet. I fixed the train that didn't have a path.
Okay.
There it goes. Mike's bots aren't keeping up, by the way.
On Fulgora?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably because there's not enough charging stations, so they're all huddling around them.
Well, that sounds like a Mike problem.
It's just
Mike,
like problems.
I'll remedy your situation here a little bit.
If by remedy you mean making it worse, no.
You mean making it worse? I'm putting down.
No, he means
charging ports so that your robots will charge.
He's improving robot throughput.
Because right now you got hundreds of them sitting around a little 4-port charging station. I also bring gifts from Novice and Fulgora to Gleba. So you have more things you can work with here, Mike.
Using one's in basic miners and one speed, 3 with 3, 3s in the big miners. Miners make a ton of, yeah, I mean that's true. They do. Yeah, 1 efficiency and 3 efficiency, 3s in the big miners. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Because they do pollute. Mike's bots still aren't keeping up with the scrap.
I didn't think they would, but at least give them a chance with some charging. Yeah, there's 7,618 logistics bots, all working really hard to try to keep up with the scrap.
Yes. Yes, they are.
Good.
You don't think prod is worth it.
Charge.
That's fair. Because you get a lot of mining production research already. Yeah, that is true. It is an infinite research thing, so you just kind of can get it. You don't need to put modules there.
See, the robots
so that
were
does
happy
make
before
more
Chris
sense in that
fixed
case.
It.
I mean, I've learned a bit about trains over our time playing with the trains. So I've learned how to make stations properly, and I wasn't making stations properly before, shockingly.
This is why my 1 to 2 trains per track. I don't mess with multiple trains on the same track.
Well, I've done it. It works.
Not saying it wouldn't work, but
now we have a power problem.
You ever do much upcycling in your solo games? You mean like upgrading? Yeah, I've been doing that. I've been on Fulgora, I've been crafting legendary, whatever they're called, the thingies, the lightning collectors, because their range is so massive that you can really like extend out to like this island from here or something. Like if you build a legendary here, you can probably reach all the way across, or just about. And then combined with like, you know, then you basically extend your island with the Aquilo stuff too. Once you have the Aquilo platforms. Like Fulgora really has the potential to be like your primary everything island, or everything upgraded island, or everything upgraded planet is what I mean. Because the only resource you need to bring in is the scrap, and then you can just make everything. You're doing quality asteroid cheese? Quality asteroid? Explain. You were making quality what does a quality asteroid do that's different from a regular asteroid? More resources?
What?
How does this work? It never occurred to me to try to make quality asteroids.
Just looking for guards. Just bots.
I've made quality biter eggs.
Yeah.
Because I was making quality tier 3 production modules.
Only 75 or 7,600 bots. And we keep losing some to lightning.
Yeah, asteroid reprocessing recipes can accept quality modules. No, I can't say I did. But I see where you're going with this. Huh.
We actually have more bots on Fulgora than we do on Novice.
Okay. So what does a quality asteroid? I guess quality asteroid would make higher quality stuff, like higher quality ore. Oh, I see where you're going with this. All right. So on higher quality carbon and sulfur and higher oh. Yeah, no, I didn't know you could plop quality into the asteroid reprocessing recipe. I did not know that. I now do know that though. Look at that.
Do that. That's like...
Let's see what Mike is up to. Oh, he's got a farm going here.
You got this fancy wall pattern down here, Chris, but there was no guns that in range of this one side of.
So well, it's okay. They're too confused to go any further to attack us, so we're good. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, I guess. I'm still just gonna put some guns over there so that it's not constantly attacking and our bots aren't constantly trying to save it.
The fancy wall patterns confuse the AI and slow it down. I didn't invent it either, but, you know, I'm going to utilize it. Ooh, nice. Look at that. We have guns over there now, see? It's perfect.
Yeah. And I see Mike finally got Bioflux, so.
Woo! We're on a roll over here. Look at that.
Only because one of my inserters was doing the wrong thing.
We only got Bioflux because one of your inserters was doing the wrong thing? That's not a good sign.
Hey, we learned science packs.
Yeah, Mike, I need those science packs.
Yeah, we're gonna need some agricultural science, Mike.
I really do.
What's
in
good
order
for
for
me?
Frustration, probably.
An S-class,
like 40 hours
battle cruiser that will get us around much faster.
An S-class battle cruiser?
I don't know. I'm just making shit up at this point.
Use legendary plastic with molten copper and iron.
Can't even.
Oh yeah. That makes sense because liquids can be used in higher quality recipes. Yeah. And then recycle it, and you can make legendary copper and steel. Oh, I see where you're going with this. That's actually really, really good.
I'm assuming the real killer on this thing is getting the eggs.
Sulfur copper. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense.
It's not getting the eggs.
Guess what I'll be doing in my
reproducing
single-player game next time I'm on there. I'm going to be really ramping up my legendary
Obviously, the eggs are a finite resource, but you need infinite amount of them.
I've been upcycling the normal way of like, oh, I made a solar panel. Let's
to make an egg,
recycle it with quality modules and get better to your equipment or better to your stuff out of it, and then repeat the process over and over and over and over.
But you also need nutrients to run the thing that allows the eggs to be made.
And I'm assuming if they hatch while they're being in production, they all just blow up.
Well, they start attacking.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
If that's what you mean.
That is a really cool idea. I mean, you can make plastic anyway on ships, so it's like it's not a huge deal, but that's really cool.
You can use the water. That's how water works.
Just making sure it wasn't like Factorio where it's like it'll be like sulfur instead.
You start with direct upcycling of quality 3s to prod 3s to legendary. Oh wow. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I have a prod 3 facility. It's probably not. It's almost certainly not the most efficient way, but I've been upcycling eggs. Like when I have a whole setup where I've got a devoted rocket with eggs because I need to launch eggs into space to get Promethium when I'm bringing back, or to get Promethium science when I bring back Promethium asteroids, right? And I'm just storing a bunch of eggs, and then as they start to go bad, I dump some of them when they reach a certain point. And when I dump them into a recycler with quality modules to see if I can get better eggs. Talking about legendary plastic you're feeding into LED. Yeah. No, I understand what you're talking about. I need to do that. Or, try to get that. Try to get legendary plastic. I mean, I do have some legendary plastic, actually. But I'd have to try out the LDS foundries, yeah. Low density structure foundries, yeah. That never occurred to me, but it makes perfect sense now that you explain it. See, at some point he's gonna have a problem. Like he's having the robots bring the bacteria back over. But he's gonna have a problem because the bacteria is gonna fill up back up here and fill up and turn into copper. Or it's gonna fill up and jam this chest. I'm going to solve his copper ore problem for it. No copper ore allowed. Less cheesy way of doing it would probably be upcycling blue chips with max prod. Then breaking that back down in Imperials. I was wondering if there comes a point where it's actually worth making blue chips and then breaking them and actually getting more of the original resources. I hadn't actually done the math on it, but it occurred to me that it might be possible. And it sounds like you're saying it absolutely is possible.
I think we need more robots on Novice.
I mean, more than the giant cloud of robots that's already on Novice?
Yeah.
I mean, we're taking, you know, storing it in the cloud to an all new level.
Well, considering every single one of them is, well, every single one of the logistics ones is currently doing something, we probably need more.
Have you seen Factorio? That's a bigger cloud.
Oh, hey, my car's still running.
Like your actual car?
Chris's active regional.
Oh. Yeah, that's still running. That's still going. I don't know what to... It's just going. Don't use it anymore because, you know, no one's there.
Yeah, because we're not on the planet anymore, so we have no need to actually travel from place to place. Should put like nuclear fuel in it just to make it really fly.
Yeah, I've been slowly transitioning every train to rocket fuel, but
yeah, I was thinking about doing that on Fulgora. In fact, I probably should.
Faster. Where's all the solid fuel coming from? And why? Oh, jeez.
Mike's robots are still not keeping up with all the scrap that's coming in.
Basically, the answer is more robots and roboports on Fulgora.
We also need more power on Fulgora, apparently. Boy. Mike's now looking around. He's like, oh my gosh. So many.
Well, I can't let you win.
Can't you?
Well, it might be too late. It took many, many, many sessions to get here, but I think I may have finally hit critical mass with the train deliveries.
Yeah, I'm actually running out of robots. Every single robot's in use at the moment.
Maybe quality on accumulators and robots.
Granted, 90% of them are needing charging.
Yeah, maybe. Efficiency, you mean? Maybe. Or, oh, yeah. No, I see what you're saying. Upgrade the quality on the roboports. Yeah, I did. We do have those up. I thought it was up. Upcycling the accumulators. That was one of the things I was trying to. Okay. Oh, I bet it's going into these guys, huh? Where is my accumulator upcycling area? I mean, I marked them all for upgrading, but I don't see where I'm actually making them. My gosh, so many roboparts. So many recycle. Oh, here they are. Okay, here's where I'm upcycling.
Chris, I would like to point out, scrap is still needed.
It's not.
I'm not seeing any station with scrap. Back up.
I see 3 stations filled with scrap. What are you talking about? Are you looking at the stations we're not using anymore, Mike?
Oh, you built them all the way up here.
Yeah. There's new stations, Mike. He stopped using the old ones.
Yeah, because the old ones were causing problems. I didn't trick you. The old ones were causing problems. We've been discussing this out loud for a while.
Yeah. That's the point.
Again, I told you I am dense as hell.
All right. Well, all the trains are going to slowly be transitioning over from their solid fuel to their rocket fuel.
Awesome. And then they'll come in even faster to deliver scrap.
I'm in a novice. I can switch Fulgora too.
I already switched them.
Put the things in. Okay.
I switched them on Fulgora. We're good.
Nah, looks like Volcanus was already doing that.
Should probably actually increase the amount of rocket fuel that is here.
I think we only have like
requested.
one train going on Volcanus.
Do like
we started doing some things and then we just like we want to leave and then we left.
Done. Ah. Yeah, like, I mean, I did the whole thing today about building this whole new station setup and bringing in the trains, like, sequentially like this instead of all stacked together.
Yeah, he was talking about it for like half the stream.
Pretty much, yeah. So yeah, you know, I just redirected all the trains that were functioning over here, and they're coming in, and you know, there's only 4 stations, so 4 of them are coming in parallel, but the trains just keep coming constantly.
It's going on Gleba, Mike.
Yeah, your fault. The words are going in one ear out the other. Yeah.
Fulgora is my main issue right now.
Why is Fulgora your main issue? We're not on Fulgora.
Losing. He can't stand losing. Oh gosh. All right, let's get some rare lightning collectors up.
On Fulgora is not going to really help us too much in the end, Mike.
He can't stand losing.
I know he can't stand losing. But
listen, there's many wars need to be finished here. I will win this war.
I want to get off Gleba eventually, Mike. Also, Mike, if Gleba's only like half set up, it'll all fall apart. It'll all fall apart real quick.
Well, I don't have any pentapods issues right now.
Well, it's not just the pentapod. It's if you don't have everything balanced right, things will just start.
They're very similar in that
going rotten,
sense.
and then you'll lose everything.
A skill issue.
Like you'll lose all your Mako trees because they're getting picked, but then they're just going bad.
We're under attack.
Oh
my gosh.
Fine. It's usually fine.
It's not looking fine. Oh gosh. Oh, the pain, the agony.
Yeah.
You can do this, little guy.
Go, single laser turret.
That's getting repaired. It's getting repaired. It's got so much repairs.
That's not necessarily being balanced, right?
I got an idea to help prevent this issue we got here.
Yeah, I don't think it matters particularly much, the balance thing. It matters that you're not getting... It matters that you need to exhaust things correctly. I feel that's more important. Yeah, keeping products moving, exactly. Because they spoil. And you have to have some, you know, contingencies in case something spoils. So it doesn't shut down your entire operation.
Probably not enough, but it
Closing old products make room for fresh. Yeah, exactly. Power failure. Do we not have? We do have a heating tower. Mike, if you're looking for more power, I would recommend building heating towers. You might find them helpful.
Yeah. Heating towers.
Yep. In combination with turbines and you know, the heat exchangers, you can get better. We can get better power. And the appropriate technique, of course, is burn anything that's close to going away.
That sounds like the most... This planet just seems like it just likes to spoil. I'm surprised it's just not a big spoil ball.
Burn everything.
I mean, Mike, do you now see why I was like, you know, I don't want to go to Gleba?
But Gleba's
I mean, it's kind of fun though. It's kind of fun though when you get the hang of it.
I just have to deal with Chris right now.
Nutrients themselves rot very quickly. Yeah, they do.
Look, I thought I got the hang of it 3 times. That was all lies.
Yeah, I kept having to do... My problems with Gleba would be, like, I forgot to do something to remove spoilage. And at some point down the line, the entire production just grinds to a halt because one thing wasn't removing spoilage, and then it locked up because there was no longer any place to put the spoilage.
Every time I thought I got the hang of it, it was all lies.
Yeah, I found, you know, the few times when my production just completely locked up, it was because one thing had like spoilage that was jamming the system, and I wasn't properly exhausting it from
that happened once. Now everything I have on Gleba has a dedicated inserter to just take spoilage out and throw it into a purple chest to get rid of it.
That was my technique as well. Because eventually you get to the point where you have so much spoilage, and then it's like, okay, what can I do with the spoilage? I guess burn it.
I have it being burned. I have it being turned into nutrients. Like,
you can turn it into carbon as well. That's another option.
I have it being turned into carbon, which is also being burned.
Yep. Had some spots.
I still don't know how I lost power this last time, because I went there and I'm like, there is fuel in every box. It just
yes, I did a couple of those power as well, just in case it failed.
A split second, and all the inserters just stopped working at once.
Things up. Yeah. I also have.
I even brought a nuclear reactor to the planet, and I had nuclear fuel there.
Yeah, I didn't go that far. It's not really necessary when you have the heating towers burning everything.
That was before I figured out about the heating towers. I just brought it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I brought them over for power, and then they're hooked to the same steam turbines anyways.
Right, yes, of course. But yeah, the heating towers are definitely the better approach, in my opinion, to power.
Well, yeah, because otherwise you got to bring in a bunch of nuclear fuel, and it's just not fun.
Right. And pollution is not a thing in Gleba, so you don't have to worry about burning everything.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure pollution's only a thing on one planet.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there is something on Gleba, and it is taking an effect currently. But it's not pollution. It's, what, spores, I think, right?
I don't know. I never figured out Gleba. I don't know what the spores do.
Spores attract pentapods.
Well, the pentapods never come near me.
Jelly nuts are also decent early fuel.
I have to go find them.
Yes. And you don't get any seeds back. True. No, what you do is you craft them into jelly. And then you
every time I
burn
go back
the jelly.
to Gleba, I have to go further and further away to find them.
But yeah, to like save on things, because the towers will just burn anything you throw in them, right? But they have a maximum temperature of 1,000. So I like set up a whole thing where the inserters wouldn't insert things if the tower was above 900 degrees. And it got to the point where I ended up having to add dedicated towers that just burned everything that I put in it just to get rid of stuff. No matter what the temperature was.
Yeah, you can't get rid of spoilage fast enough on Gleba.
Right. Yeah, once you get that critical mass, you just have spoilage everywhere. The other thing I was burning was eggs that were around too long before they hatched into death.
Because all the eggs I have, everything that involves the eggs, I have them in one area.
Yeah.
And I just have that area surrounded by guns. So if an egg hatches, they are immediately killed.
Well, yes. Yeah, that's true. But, you know, I still took precautions. I had a lot of guns around and everything too, but like just for precautions, I was still trying to dump the eggs into the incinerator before they hatched. Plus, that helps power things, you know? Freshest eggs went in science. Yes, exactly. Freshest eggs became science! Which then I had to very quickly take to novice before it spoiled. Yes. Which I don't know that. Oh, I'm not sure Mike's aware that. I'm not sure Mike's aware the science also spoils yet. The eggs went above like 10. Is it the oldest into the burners? Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was doing too. Like getting rid of the old stuff in order to make room for new stuff.
Everything needs
and to avoid hatching of everything.
And bioflux is also the best way to get nutrients.
Yeah, you can use bioflux to get nutrients. A lot of it.
Yeah, I think it is the most efficient way to get it.
Bioflux is most efficient on Gleba. That's true. That is true. Spider egg is more efficient on novice. Yeah. I'm still waiting for him to find out it spoils. I really want to see him build it. So do we have science yet, Mike?
Yeah, I need science.
No.
Why not?
We need the science, Mike.
Science, please. We have some research to research.
Yeah, flying these worms to Gleba needs that research.
Flying these worms to Gleba. Ah, what a name! What the names of our ships, you know. You ever messed with overgrowth soil? I made some, but I didn't really. I was like trying to experiment with using it to bring eggs from one place to another. Like to recycle it back. But I forget why I stopped doing it. There was a reason I stopped doing it. So I didn't really mess with it too much, no. To answer your question. He's got production going here. Bioflux would be more efficient. Just saying. Our biochamber would be more efficient for this stuff, but you know, whatever. That's why I stopped trying to do. Yeah, it can only be crafted in Gleba. That's why I stopped trying to do. Yeah. Oh, yes, that's right. That's right. I built a ship to carry biter eggs from Novice to Gleba. That's what it was. That's what it was. And the ship vanished in a very alien-esque incident involving a biter. That's what happened. And then I didn't try again. That was it. Is it possible to, like, accidentally populate the other planets with biters? Like, if you send a bunch of biter eggs to a planet and they hatch, is there a chance that they'll just form a colony? Is this a thing? Found a really good circuit design, dump eggs in an emergency. Oh, really? That's interesting. Sounds useful, in fact. Iron production going on. We've got copper production going on. We're almost full on copper here and almost full on copper here. Do we have science yet?
No, I'm working on getting fruit all set up again.
Joys of Gleba.
She's like, jelly nuts don't want to give you seeds.
I mean, they give you seeds.
They do give you seeds. It's just annoying, and sometimes. I swear, one time my Gleba failed because it just, out of like 500 jelly nut and Yamako things that I gathered to rebuild everything, I didn't get any seeds.
I think you have a higher chance of getting seeds if you use a biochamber.
Yeah.
Rather than an assembler. I think that's part of it.
I think I started switching to the biochambers, but I still had the assemblers getting them.
No, they're the same percentage.
I mean, yes, on its face, but the biochamber has an automatic 50% productivity module, so I think it's actually more efficient. Using prod on top of the biochambers too. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, fine.
And someone in my chat just said if you use production modules on the biochambers, in addition to that, it will increase it more. Although, in my experience, when you use production on the biochambers, it's gonna suck up the nutrients that much faster. So just be aware. You know, since biochambers require nutrients to power them. The same percentage productivity means more chance for... Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to say. I probably wasn't saying it well, but yeah, that was the point I was making. I didn't express it very well, but yeah, that's it. Base 2% chance of no prod is essentially a break even on average. Right, exactly. Exactly. Whereas if you have like the 50% on the biochamber, you're better than break even, and you're gonna have a surplus. Over time, of course.
Up there and fix this. Yes. So much better.
Is there a way to look at the biome?
What?
What?
Is there a way to look at the biome or no?
Yeah. Look at the map. Looking at the map? You looking at the map?
Yeah, I'm looking at the map.
Okay. Do you see the giant purple sections?
Yep.
Well, that's the biome for the jelly nut, I believe. And you see the giant yellow sections?
Yep.
Well, that's the biome for the other one.
Yeah, and you can make landfill for them specifically to, you know, expand the areas where your things can be planted.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
It does take the seeds of whichever one. So like the yellow, expanding the yellow takes Yamako seeds, and expanding the purple takes the jelly nut seeds. But yeah, you can do it.
I feel like a
right. So you have to have a surplus of seeds, but yeah. Which means you probably should use biochambers.
He's not even using them to... He's using them to make copper and iron for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a bad idea either. But
we need bioflux, Mike. Yeah. So much nutrients.
I don't know what bioflux tastes like. Can you? I don't actually know how to eat. How does one eat food? Silly question. I like just click on myself. Oh yeah.
Is there an easy way to get stone or no?
Mine for it.
Ooh, I'm glowing. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's over.
You're glowing.
There, I'm glowing again. Woo! Woo!
Did you eat nutrients or something? What? Finally.
It's if you eat bioflux.
Bioflux. I never bothered with it. I was like, nope, it's too valuable of a resource. Not going to touch it.
Fair. Oh, now Mike just realized he gets a speed buff for it.
I need all the bioflux in the world right now.
Just going to sit there and eat nothing but
Mr.
bioflux.
Legs has figured out that he gets a speed buff for eating bioflux.
That's not good. It's never going to stop.
Yep, you just created a bioflux attic.
I can just picture him, singing, the Sonic R theme song or something. As he's going. He's probably going to say, I don't know what the Sonic R theme song is.
Yep, I do not know it.
It's fine. All right. He's singing the City Escape theme. How's that?
Yes.
I don't know what
I know you know that one.
But the thing is, it doesn't last that long.
Nah, it's only a few seconds.
You know what that means? We need to get legendary bioflux.
It might taste like weird jam made of apple and possibly cocoa. Yeah, possibly, right? Because let's see. It's made from Yumeko mash, which is kind of like
ever since he crashed
apple-ish. So yeah, sure. And then the jelly, I mean, maybe. And then nutrients. Nutrients can be like anything, essentially. I mean, I could see it. I could see it. I could see that being the case, yeah. Otherwise, it tastes like, I don't know, jam combined with apple or something. Jelly nut looks very similar to Rocco. Oh, does it?
Maxing out
I guess I've never really seen what Rocco looks like.
A second.
Or at least if I have, I haven't seen it recently.
Kilometers a second.
I honestly thought it looked a little bit like a brain for some reason. I mean, I guess it's that's kind of obvious because it looks pink and wrinkly. I like cocoa or chocolate, like you're thinking of. Let me see. I'll look it up. Hang on. Oh, it's not. I see what you're saying. It's not the same. It's not the same as cocoa. Ah, okay. Oh, yep, okay. The beans in the pulp from a cut pod. I'm looking at Wikipedia right now. I see. It does kind of look the same, except, you know, not pink. I see what you're referring to. And you're right, it does. It does look the same. How are our trains? Are they still functioning correctly?
All right, guys, we finally got a cargo landing pad on Gleba.
Why are they all jammed? Come on, trains. Play nice for a change, please. Why are you going this way? Temporary. Why do you have a temporary stop at all the? No. Stoppity stop stop. Go. Go back. Right. Then these trains are. Okay, they're not actually stuck. They're good. Maybe they should be 2 lane instead of 1 lane. Yeah, I mean, yes, in hindsight, they absolutely should be. But that would require reworking everything, and that's a lot of work. Definitely, they should be 2 lane and one-way traffic in each lane, for sure, 100%. I'm not going to do that now. But yes, I do agree that if I were redoing this from scratch, everything would be 2 lanes everywhere. These are both going in the same direction, so we're good. Nope, this one's not.
So, Mike, did you figure out?
I
think we can do it right away now, right?
Problem here. Oh,
Mike, did you figure out in the biochamber
you
can use iron bacteria to make more iron bacteria?
It's going the other way.
Yes. I'm doing that copper.
But not iron. Okay.
Oh boy, these trains are jamming themselves. Oh, wait. It's fixing itself again. Okay, this is good. It's good. It's jamming, but it's fixing itself. I mean, I think when I get back to Fulgora, like physically, my character, I'm planning on reworking everything with 2 lanes. But for now, I think it's good enough. I do want 2 lanes eventually, but that's a lot of work now. Remotely, you know what I mean? You bring a spider. Yeah, I mean, something like that, for sure. Yeah, spider would work. I'd be able to do it remotely then. Once we have spider tech again. I'd probably bring a spider over and then just put like a roboport in it. And then we'd be good to go. Because then I could rework everything with the spiders. Tanks and ports. I mean, that's true, but tanks aren't as easy to maneuver for me. Probably like run over buildings on accident. Look at them go. Ooh. Mike, you're still not keeping up with the scrap? Just FYI.
Adam, I'm sorry, your science has to wait.
You can't. No, I need that science. Flying these worms to Gleba needs that science. You don't realize this is.
It is so easy to bait him.
It is too easy.
Listen, there is scrap to be dealt with.
It is so easy to bait him. Oh gosh. But yes, I do eventually want to come back and revert things. You have their own radar. Which, yeah, see that's part of the problem. Without their own radar, I can't go up here. I can't do anything up here to fix things, which I'd like to. But in general, yeah, I would like to rework the entire rail system here because it's pretty bad. All of this is pretty bad. And yeah, it just needs to be one way everywhere. Oh, look at all those recyclers that have appeared. That's strange. Why are you recycling solid fuel into nothing? Mike.
We had too much of it at one point.
I think I have taken care of that. Go away. I don't know if I've taken care of that actually, but you know. We have 110k actually. Oops. This is undoing his stuff. Didn't realize the Control Z worked on any operation that anyone did. My bad.
Chris, we're out of power.
Sounds like not my problem.
That's my line.
My trains still deliver even if you don't have power. I'm just saying.
I believe that's actually Spider-Man's line. The hit 2002 movie Spider-Man.
I mean, you're just showing how old you are.
Look, that movie's timeless. I don't know.
Is it?
A little dated, but
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a little bit campy, honestly.
what do you expect? They got an actual Spider-Man comic nerd to direct them. What do you want?
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't call something that's campy timeless. You know what I mean? They're kind of contradictory, in my opinion.
So how many engines is too many engines, guys?
Engines for what?
For a ship.
Oh, you're for a new ship? Oh no.
Does it have room? Add more.
I was gonna say the answer is there's never too many, but
Anything more than one is too many.
there can't be too many.
You guys talking about the super old cartoon?
Also, I can't zoom
The movie,
out
the Spider-Man movie in 2002
right now.
is what we're talking about.
I can
We weren't
actually
talking
not
about
even
the
really
cartoons.
see where I'm placing these engines at this point because it won't let zoom out until the whole thing is more built.
When were the Spider-Man cartoons? Imagine you'll know this.
Which ones?
The old ones.
There were Spider-Man cartoons in the 60s, the 70s, 80s.
Okay.
Probably the most famous one would be the one from the 90s.
Okay.
Which also was like had crossovers with the 90s X-Men.
The emo dance meme came from Spider-Man 3. So no, it's not. It's the same.
Four in it.
It's the sequel to the sequel, but yes, in that sense. Because apparently Venom
Marvel
made Spider-Man emo
for a very long time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 17 engines so far. The longer it takes Mike to get me science, the more engines there will be.
Oh no!
I don't know
I
if
feel
that's
like, guys, I want more engines on the thing. I want the thing just nothing but engines.
Nothing but engines.
I mean, he has a biochamber that's supposed to be making science.
No, I put that there.
Oh, never mind.
He had a biochamber just sitting there, so I set it to make science.
Oh, gotcha. But he also doesn't have enough power because he still hasn't set up a power system.
Well, I'm sorry. Who's what he is making more scrap? I must make sure I have enough scrap.
Who's-y what's-y?
Who's-y what's-y? Never heard that term?
Who's-y what's-y? No.
Who's-y what's-y? Must be one of those old man terms.
Big drills.
Listen, yes, I'm the oldest one here. Yes. Now get off my lawn.
Oh God. I'm trying to think. Were you ever streaming Minecraft when Mike was in his lawn phase?
I mean, the original idea was to make a series out of it, but in practice, no. Never.
We have all this community stuff, then we just have a lawn that lags the server.
Don't worry, I'm blueprinting a power plant for you, Mike. You're welcome.
We really need that science.
Get this going. No, I blueprinted an entire power plant for you, Mike. You just need to get the resources to make it happen. You're welcome.
Alrighty.
This power plant ratioed? I don't know. No. Nah, not at all. I'm just trying to point him in the right direction, you know? So he doesn't have no power at nighttime. You haven't built the parts for the power plant yet, Mike. What the heck?
Working on it.
Are you though?
No,
You've had like a whole minute and you still haven't done anything. Like, what the heck?
Well, I need stone. I also need a bunch of other stuff. So okay.
Sounds like an excuse to me. You've got stone in this chest over here. A bunch of it, in fact. And you've got a bunch of iron ore and copper ore. It's because you're too used to reactors that you just make the heating towers ratio to. Ah, that's fair. Oh, you mean, oh, yeah. I mean, I could do that, but I also it feels like it's okay to just, on Gleba, to just throw stuff in there, because you get to the point where preventing them from wasting energy is irrelevant. It no longer matters after a while.
Get building that. I don't know how to make these things. That Mike needs to build.
How to make what things?
The power plant you just put down for him.
Oh, you don't know how to do that?
There's a bunch of stuff.
I don't know the materials that he actually needs. Is what I was saying.
He needs he needs steam turbines, heat exchangers, heat pipes, the actual heating towers themselves.
Yeah, but I'm just saying they all can be made with iron and copper. It looks like so. Should be good. The heating tower takes 2 boilers and concrete, but he'll figure that out. He'll figure out the concrete.
Like Mike, I even made a water line for you. Like I'm doing so much for you. They don't give each other neighbor bonuses. It's slightly easier to math out. Yeah, that's true. That is true. They just burn everything. Don't, Mike, what are you doing? You're what? Dude, you're breaking things. Yeah, but you're putting it into the steam.
What's he doing?
That's the steam, Mike. That's not water.
He's trying to put the water into the steam. Let's see what's he doing. Just like watch him just destroy the things and run away from the explosions.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you go your water pipe.
What's up?
The water pipe Chris was making for you.
I mean, it was a beautiful water pipe, but he decided he didn't like it, and he decided he wanted to put the water into the steam tanks.
Yeah. Hey, to be fair, I have never thought about putting tanks for the steam, so.
It's storage for the steam in case, we're under producing heat at some point and need the extra steam to power the turbines, Yeah. You ever watch VTubers?
Go back and try that myself.
No, I don't think I have.
Steam to fill the tanks.
It's just extra bonus steam. I use it on ships all the time because, sometimes you run out of fuel, uranium on your ships, and you still need enough steam to power stuff to get back to get more uranium, So you have to have tanks of steam. You make steam storage only for circuit control over your nuclear reactor. Yeah, it makes sense. That makes sense. In order to shut down the inserter. I don't think your heating towers need steam storage. I don't think they really do either, but, we're going with it. Part of it is for the meme, of being like, here's your power plant. Your custom-built, pre-built power plant. Fuel doesn't burn for 10 minutes. Yeah, that's true. Fuel burns for like a second, not even.
Still waiting for that science.
I don't think you're getting that science tonight. I'm just saying. Since it is after midnight.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Yeah, I didn't think we were going to get it tonight, but,
I can more than a second rack fuel. That's true. That's true. Rocket fuel burns a little slower.
Gives it to us, you know. Yeah, definitely need more. I need more bots on.
Is he really doing this?
Novice. Just don't know how to go get more.
Let's use the electric furnace.
I need flying robot frames.
Why not electric furnace, Mike?
Because we don't have the parts to build them.
Okay. You know, you can always have Adam ship it to you.
Adam.
You need electric furnaces.
It's
I need stone furnaces.
It's free 2-day shipping.
Yeah.
Okay, free 2-day shipping. Okay, we're on day 1.
Hold on, we send the ship back to Novice to get it.
It's after he's shipped the order. Obviously, he hasn't yet shipped the order. Steel furnaces. Yeah. These trains are coming in so fast. This on rocket fuel yet?
Come available.
No, that's just.
All right, so I pay for 2 days shipping.
They're not even on rocket fuel yet, and they're coming in really fast. Oh, look at all this! Look at all this scrap. Whoa, so much scrap coming in. I'm taunting him again, Adam.
I hear it. I hear it.
Or foundries. Foundries are awesome on Novice Gleba. Yes, they are.
Robot speed.
Technology worker robot speed 8 with Soren.
It doesn't matter. I still have to fix some science here on Novice in order for us to get that. Like,
we need it now. Chris will just keep taunting me.
I think it might be time for me to go back to Fulgora and start building more trains.
Oh, you're gonna need Mike to finish up here on Gleba to get a rocket silo there for you to get off Fulgora.
We can just ship what's needed over and craft one.
Yeah, that's true. You could do that. Pretty sure that's what I did on Volcanus on mine because I couldn't actually figure out how to do the coal liquefaction. Didn't realize I needed a fount. What do you call them? Yeah.
Sulfuric acid?
No, I didn't realize you had to do it in an oil refinery.
Okay. You didn't know what building. I see.
Yeah. And it wasn't until I researched the more advanced one that I was like, wait, what? I still can't do it? And then realized that oil refinery was a thing. Had hundreds of them sitting on Novice just waiting.
Wow, we're actually not producing as much science there as I thought. Why would you do it in a refinery? The coal liquefaction? Maybe that's what he meant. Yeah, I guess it would be.
Should start.
I think he probably meant refinery. He probably just misspoke.
Lands. There's nothing else.
I'm sure he just misspoke.
We were quickly getting up to our top speed of 100.
Because you're right. I don't think it's possible to do it in anything other than a refinery.
Kilometers a second.
Oh, he said refinery? Oh, okay.
Sounds really
fast. Well, he probably thought it was a chemical plant or something and didn't think of a refinery. I'm assuming is what he meant.
Not as slow as the stupid bug is puppy guarding my corpse, which has 2 engines.
Yes, but does it hit 20,000 things as it goes, you know?
No. But Potato Fan's gotten better with since it's I've now got it picking up ammo as it goes.
Well, that's good at least. It's less likely to fall apart mid-flight.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's picking up ammo, and as it travels the
So
galaxy.
when do I get my S-class battlecruiser?
As soon as Mike gets me science.
Oh, so never?
Yeah, at this rate. It's got 19 engines so far.
Only?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I'm starting to think about. Wonder if I should have made it bigger, but I can still probably add at least 2.
I can't even like.
Engines.
I can't even like see it all.
No, you can't.
It won't let me scroll down low enough to do it.
Nope, you have to wait until it's more built.
Oh my gosh.
If you drag it down, you can still see it.
That's why I think it would be anything other than refinery. Yeah, like, no, I understand what you're saying.
I have to be like.
He probably meant probably thought it was a chemical plant
to the point where if I zoom out any more, it'll go to the map view.
What recipe is what?
But
I also know to check the other one if it's not in the first one.
Yeah, if you bring it to one side of the screen, you can see.
So I imagine that's what he was mixing up.
I think it's 19
just
engines
based on
so
my
far.
personal experience. But yeah.
And as it gets built, I can add more.
Yep, 19.
Oh boy.
All right, Mike.
You better fly.
Here's some more robots.
You should just have it self-build. Have it start producing a space platform on the ship, and then you're good.
I mean, I can eventually have it do that. Just first, I need a.
You build rocket turrets and railguns. Do you shuffle target priority order? Keep them all in the same sequence.
Chris,
Well, I've never had a ship that had both rocket turrets and railguns, but I do have them target the things they're strongest against.
Why is it only 2 here?
2 what?
What? What are we
Steam
referring
turbines.
to?
You can go by 3.
Where?
Because you do 2 steam turrets per heat exchanger.
No, you can do 3.
So fix it. Fix it, know-it-all.
I don't know. Everything I read online said 2.
Why'd you just rip everything out when you could have just copy-pasted it?
Or he could have just put the steam turbines on the other side of the...
He could have done that too, yeah.
He didn't even...
You appear to be doing every other one, by the way.
He didn't erase it correctly, so...
If you wanted to do all of them, you'd have to,
because he was
here and here and here.
Because he was copying pasting one that had a pipe just a little bit above it. So I was deleting it as he went to try to help him, but I didn't realize he was copying pasting a pipe.
He has the nerve to criticize me and then like do weird things on his own, you know?
When have I not done weird things on my own?
Do you prefer the specific ordering of each asteroid to be different, or do you make them all
I got
the
no fuel
same?
going into this thing.
Sometimes.
I mean, it's probably
sometimes I'll shuffle it, so I'll have like
anything,
one targeting a certain thing, certain size asteroid for like rockets. For
oh,
instance.
and you've got
I'll have one that will
150
target like everything
electric
or something.
furnaces. I hope that's enough for you for now.
No.
No. I don't know how many electric furnaces you're going to go through. I just don't know if it's going to be 150.
You don't know? Because I'm pretty sure I know.
I don't think it's going to be 150. I don't know. I don't have 150 on mine.
Mike, you didn't replace the Steam storage.
Well, let me get this.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Where are you going to put all your Steam?
Yeah. I worked hard on that Steam storage. And you came around along and it all fell apart. Now I'm going to go over the top with the Steam storage just to be ridiculous.
That's a lot of storage for Steam.
Well, you added more turbines, so I figured a little extra storage couldn't hurt. There you go.
Thank you.
You have one rocket turret target. Order ice, metal, carbon. Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't know that I've done that. I don't think I did. I don't think I changed the order at all. I think I just copy pasted the priorities. Or, you know, shift right click, shift left click. No, you're able to start burning things in one of these now. Also, Mike, how are you going to get the power out of these turbines?
That's a problem for future me.
If you went only too deep, you would have had space.
Not gonna like you. What'd he do? Oh,
what?
Yeah.
He's got power out.
Yeah, if he went only too deep and left my one row of tanks, he would have been able to reach everything with the substations. You're being dropped from the game again.
Yeah, I see that. All right. I think I'm back.
We should probably wrap up anyway, right?
You should get the three. He can get the three at the bottom and the three at the top.
Yep.
And then he can get the ones at the left side. If he didn't have these tanks here, he could get the ones at the right.
That's all that matters.
You're taking out my tanks.
Saving Mike.
Like I said, there's a problem for future me.
Well, it's not a problem anymore. Adam solved it for you. You should be like, thank you, Adam. You're the best.
Thank you, Adam. I'm the
You're
best.
welcome, Mike.
Raw ice, metal, carbon, for example. A random carbon rock might manage to slip through your defenses. That makes sense, yeah? That makes a lot of sense. All right, you guys want to wrap this up for the night?
Yeah, we can wrap it up for the night. Yep.
All right. Well, thank you guys for playing.
Thanks for having us.
And good night.
Good night.
Yep, time to sleep.
Yeah.
And thank you for watching. I will see you next time. I didn't go to full screen. Let's try that again. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Have a good night. Bye.